So there's a rumor that there's a title for the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out July next year. And supposedly it's called Homecoming. Still hasn't been confirmed yet though. Anyway, I think it's a good idea. It's not a bad one. I'm not saying it's great. But giving it a title such as Homecoming instead of something like Spectacular or Sensational Spider-Man might actually just work pretty well. I wouldn't be upset if they did go with one of the other titles of the Spider-Man comics because they already did Amazing Spider-Man. On certain sites such as IGN.com, they say that there might be a reference to a comic issue, Spider-Man 252, which I own personally. I own a copy of that. And it's when Spider-Man returns back from Secret Wars that happened in 1984. Of course, most of you comic fans know that's when he got his black costume, the alien symbiote costume. And in that comic, there were various Avengers, even Fantastic Four members that were shown. They made appearances, but Iron Man and Captain America made brief appearances in that comic. Now, here's the thing about that. Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. confirmed they both will be shooting something in Atlanta together very soon. And Atlanta is where Civil War shooting took place. But it's also where the new Spider-Man movie is going to take place, the filming. I believe the contract between Sony and Marvel, contract agreement, whatever they had, also stated not only that Marvel can use Spider-Man, but if Sony wanted to, they had permission to also use Marvel characters. So if they show up in the film, I mean, I think that'd be great. The more you intertwine all these characters from these different films together, the better the fans are pleased. It's cool just seeing a quick cameo. If some of you don't remember, and I know some avid moviegoers do, Thor, The Dark World, Captain America shows up for a brief moment. It wasn't really Captain America, it was Loki, and he disguised himself as Captain America. He was just playing around with Thor and talking about, oh, you miss your friends from Earth. Also, you had Falcon show up in Ant-Man. I believe that was Paul Rudd's idea. He said they should involve some Avengers in it somehow, some ways, to connect it, give it a stronger connection to the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that was cool. It was a really good scene. It was a good fight scene. It was kind of comical too. It had some moments, but it was good to see that. It really does connect the film even further. Now, Spider-Man being in Civil War connects the film as much as possible. You don't really need to do anything else. But any other connections you do like that, bringing other characters into different movies, it just helps. It's cool. I'm very excited for the Spider-Man movie. Tom Holland, waiting to see how he does. Spider-Man is my favorite character out of all superheroes, like many others. He just got that allure to him. He's so appealing, and his powers, his abilities, also the stories that go on with him. I even believe he has some of the best villains. Even the ones that people consider throwaway, they kind of have good stories. They come back time and time again, and sooner or later you'll see a good story from them if you check most of the stories involving the villains. Yeah, Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming. What do you guys think? Write some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video. If you like the video, subscribe. I will have more videos coming. And Homecoming, I think that works well because they can name the next Spider-Man movie something else, give it a title, and it sets it apart from saying, hey, I want to see Spider-Man 2. Well, which one? Stuff like that. But it can't hurt. Using numbers to state where a movie fits in the series is a little played out. I mean, not really. It doesn't hurt. But like Captain America, Winter Soldier, you didn't have to call it Captain America 2. Winter Soldier was cool. Everybody knows where it takes place. And if you don't, watch the movies and you find out. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Get back to you next time.